keeping it real, y'all. I am struggling with this reverse diet. I think the best way I can describe this feeling that I'm feeling right now is like when you break up with somebody that you know, like you're in love with, but you know, like it's just not gonna go anywhere, and you know it's just not gonna be good for you in the long run. You made the decision, but that doesn't mean that you don't grieve it. Alright, y'all, let's get into this Ulta bag. Welcome back to the vlog, YouTube fam. So the last day I vlogged was Monday. I was on my way to the store, and since then I have, for lack of better words, I'm playing double dutch with this reverse diet. Okay, allowed myself to have what I wanted to eat Monday night. It was great. Tuesday, I would say I was probably, let me do a percentage, because you know this is the channel of honesty. Tuesday, I was 70% on the reverse diet. Wednesday, yesterday, I was 90% on the reverse diet. So today is Thursday, we're gonna be 100% on it, okay? Because I worked too hard to have these chipmunk cheeks. Stick around, okay? It's carbs, sugar, it'll go away. It'll go away, I ain't worried about it. What does the reverse diet look like? For you guys who don't know what a reverse diet is, it essentially is a diet where you literally reverse your way out of being in such a big caloric deficit that you're in when you're getting ready to compete. As you know, when we compete, if you don't know, we're in extreme caloric deficits, like not healthy amounts of calories and intakes in general. The idea is you gradually increase your calories. I don't know what this liner is trying to do today, but we're gonna figure it out together. You gradually increase your calories until you're at like a maintenance level, and then you go from there, okay? Now, I have had past preps where I did not do a reverse, and we boom, hopped right into my maintenance calories, and I actually preferred it. I preferred it so much. I didn't have these crazy cravings and whatnot and all of that, but everyone is different. Like you guys have heard me say, you gotta give your coach a shot if this is what you're doing. So my reverse diet consists of 2 carb meals a day and 2 meals with fats in them a day. For context, I think some of you guys, well, some people were surprised when I started kind of just sharing with them like what my diet leading up to North Americans and even leading up to Universe was like. I was on no carbs, meaning 0 carbs, meaning no starches. So my only carb source were veggies, and that was it. And that was how it was for weeks. There were no rice, sweet potatoes, breads, anything that's a carb really that I feel like you'd be excited about eating. There was none of that, and I had one day where I had carbs all 5 meals, okay? So for context, that's how I have been eating. So this is still, technically speaking, more than what I was getting. But when you are post-competition or post-caloric deficit for months on end, you are hungry, okay? Your metabolism is like a freight train, and you just want to eat everything in sight, okay? And I actually think, and let me know what y'all think in the comments, I personally believe that reverse dieting is 100 times worse than contest dieting, because you hungry with no show date in mind. And it's just like you sitting here, at least with a show, you just like, okay, I got a countdown. Like y'all know I love the countdown. At least with a show, you like, all right, I got 17 more days or this many more weeks. And then when it's a reverse, you just sitting here like, all right, this is my life now. This is my life now. So let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. You feel like you can't stop eating some of the snacks? Quit while you're ahead. You may need to get rid of them, because I am definitely looking in my pantry today like, okay, girl, you really didn't need to buy all of that. You didn't need to buy all of that. You need to get rid of some of this stuff. So that is what I'm gonna be doing today, so I can quite literally get my shit together. Said I was gonna do a deload week, and I just got done with round 2 cardio and my lift. I did shoulders.
This actually hurts to hold this right now. I just basically did like a little touch of upper with everything. I did a little bit of upper, some glute work in, and I am looking forward to finishing up the last bit of work that I have so that I can fully enjoy like my next week plus off, because I kind of thought about like, well, I'm not going, so maybe I could work, but I just think mentally I could very much use some time to just decompress and chill out. So that's what we're gonna do, y'all. So I'm walking y'all Neff Pup right now, and then we're gonna get into my post-workout meal. And I am just like, I know my carbs aren't crazy high right now, but to be honest, y'all, when you have been eating basically nothing, like legitimately nothing, I'm grateful. I'm gonna count my blessings.
All right, you guys, and here is the meal. So I stirred this up. That's why this looks like this. So this is diced chicken, and I did some sauteed cabbage, and I put some diced onion and cilantro. 3 of these tortillas is 20 grams of carbs. I have a little bit of salsa verde, and y'all, when I tell you this meal is about to be like heaven. You know, I got 2 pints of Halo Top in my freezer right now that was calling my name. Now, I got rid of some stuff. So, like I said yesterday, I did just had to get rid of some stuff. But that I didn't get rid of. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But y'all, I'm so proud of me. I did not eat them. I did not eat them. So this morning I woke up and I lost another 3 pounds of water weight that I put on after my shenanigans. Okay, what's called that? After my shenanigans earlier in the week, after, you know, we decided to call it. And I think also too, I'm gonna talk more about my weight and this reverse season that we're in, just because I realize I haven't talked a lot about it, and I think for context it could help some people out there. So just so y'all know, and this is also how I knew things was a little funky. After Universe, I was around 115, 117-ish at Universe, right? So and I was kind of tracking it, so I was still around like that 117, and then after we peaked and everything, I was around like 117, 18-ish. After my surgery, and the meds, I skyrocketed up to like 123. So I was sitting around like that 123, 125-ish, and I was just like, okay, this is gonna come off, and y'all, shit wasn't coming off. So this morning I weighed in at 126. So I am right around where I was at a few weeks ago. And I'm really thinking that with y'all, these braids ain't matching nothing. We got a big dish, and one doesn't look like she stage lean. It's okay. It's okay. My neighbors don't care. I'm really thinking that with my body starting to stabilize, my cortisol levels dropping, me getting more sleep, all of those things, I think my weight is going to get back to a more stabilized place and everything, because I could just even tell on my face, like I have so much less water now than I did like 2 days ago when we first started this vlog, and I had the whole chipmunk cheeks. Like, things are starting to come back. So I did chat with Coach yesterday. I don't think I shared yesterday. He was so pleased with how I looked at my check-ins. It was the first check-in. It was sad. It was the first check-in where I felt like he was actually excited about how I looked. Like, but with his response and everything, he is very easy to read. When he's happy, you know it. When he's not, you know it, okay? And he was really happy. So I did find out that I now have weekly free meals back in the mix. And you guys, y'all, it's the little things. I don't need a whole lot. I'm so happy. So I'll be thoroughly enjoying that tomorrow with my family when they take me out for my birthday. You guys will definitely see that on this channel here, because I am a foodie at heart. So if you don't know that, now you know. I live for food adventures. I have done way back in the day, like entire cheat days where it was like 10,000 calories plus, like all these things. I won't be doing that because it's kind of fun when you're doing it, but y'all, the aftermath, it's not so fun. It's not so fun. So you won't be seeing that, but you will be seeing some other stuff here. And yes, I am putting buns of steel on my buns right now because we're family here and you can't see, okay? Nothing is changing supplementation wise. Everything is staying the same. I am considering adding in something, another supplement just to kind of help with cortisol levels here. I'm going back and forth between two, so I'm going to do some research this weekend over that. But other than that, everything else is as is for now. Oh, and one thing I am going to do next week is I need to go do a blood dump. And that's just to make sure that everything stays in a good spot. It's probably time for me to get some more labs done too. So, you know, guys, just like I've been hearing me say, health matters, okay? I work with Renew Wellness. I'm sponsored by them. But even if you guys are not even, I don't care where you are, you need to be on your health, okay? Don't be in the dark about it. If you guys want more info, I'm happy to share. You can always DM me. Their stuff is linked in the description box below to get started. But yeah, y'all, I just feel like this reverse is also kind of refocusing on my health, like not even just like with the physical, but also the mental. There's just a lot of things that I have gotten away from doing because prep is so consuming, and rightfully so, right? If you're doing it the right way, rightfully so. But I just think that there's some things that I know that kept me in a good mental spot that I just haven't had the energy or the time to really do. So I'm just excited to just share more about that. Me and Mo are actually on our way over to V's, and we're gonna hang out. We're gonna go to my favorite salad bar. If y'all have been here for a minute, you know that my favorite salad place is Salada, and I normally go post-show. I didn't go after Universe, and I haven't gone to this place. I got me a salad in June, so I know it sounds crazy to want to eat a salad like that, but like I'm telling you, like I don't always just want to eat like stuff that's like me feel like bleh. Heaven in a bowl. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea how much I've been looking forward to this. Say hey. Hi. I was today years old when I realized I could turn a scarf into a top. Jesus, how about I was like, what am I gonna wear? Not me looking at this scarf and being like, how about that? And it worked. So my family is on the way here to pick me up, and we're gonna go out and celebrate, y'all. And I'm just looking forward to seeing them, seeing their faces. It's always a good time. Y'all have seen me celebrate, keep up with my family the entire time. And they're so supportive of my journey. And they've been rocking with me bringing my tilapia and all that kind of stuff to the family cookout, weddings, gatherings, all the stuff.
He repeated that. So strawberry. That he did before.
So speaking of birthdays, this is one of the candles that my clients got me. I got a set of candles. My clients spoiled me so much. Ellie, Jen, if you guys are watching this, I love you guys so much. Okay, so yeah, I had such a good time with my family. Y'all know we have an amazing time. So I decided to share some of these things with you because some of these things are birthday related. Some of these things are, I also have a big, this was waiting on me when I got home on my doorstep from Amazon. And it's a lot of stuff in there that is like related to my reverse and also related to just stuff I'm gonna be doing in this vlog. So, story time. Y'all know, if it's one thing you have learned about me on this channel is I love me a good mug, okay? Typically they're donut mugs, but they always have some kind of sayings and whatnot. So, story behind this mug. I wish they had camera phones around this time like they have them now, so I could literally like prove to y'all this to be true. But if you ever, I will say this, if you ever are at a show of mine and my family is there, I guarantee you're gonna hear the words on this mug. So I remember my first competition, you guys, and let me just say, we're from Chicago, so we loud, okay? We loud, we don't play about us. And my first time on stage, I just remember being on stage and my family was in the audience. Do that shit, Britt, do that shit. Like that's all I heard. And they were so loud and obnoxious and I loved it. So that is a slogan that they always tell me in group text messages. When I'm texting them, like when we're doing the family FaceTime calls after I compete, like everything, that's the thing. So my niece, you guys, She got me a mug that literally says, see for the focus, do that shit, Brit. And then for the, she was like, and I got you a censored version in case you're like on your Zoom calls at work. So there goes the other. Y'all know I'm gonna be holding this mug like this, right? Okay. Okay, and it has a barbell on it, and it's my colors. So you guys know my colors in this place. If you haven't picked up by now, it's like this color, blue and orange. Into this. So as y'all know, me and Peanut Butter got this thing going on. We got this love connection going on. I also know that I'm at this age and stage in my life. I know my truth. Okay. I know the things I have issues, control issues with food, especially when like I'm in a reverse and I'm not like have to be on it, you know what I mean? Not because there's like a finish line involved. So because of that, I have decided to get the peanut butter out of here. And I have been using, you guys, PB2 Pure. So you guys can see. This is powdered peanut butter, but this is one that doesn't have any, there's no sugar in this one, unlike the other one. Like, so there's PB2, but then there's PB2 Pure. This doesn't have sugar. So I have actually been doing a little hack to doctor this up because on its own, y'all, it ain't it. It ain't it. Y'all gonna try this and be like, this ain't the move. So I already know from the last vlogs that when I have little like flavor hacks, recipes, you guys prefer those in short form videos. So what I will do is, now that I got some time, energy, and life back into me, I will just do a short little video about how I basically swap out my peanut butter with this and have, oh my gosh, so much less fat, so much less calories, because peanut butter is so dense and chock full of calories, it quickly adds up. Baby oil gel, I have been using it for years now. I used to use the one by Vaseline, but y'all, them prices too high. I gotta cut it. So I then switched to like the generic brands, and I went on Amazon today and I saw that they have their Amazon brand for under $5. This is so good for your skin. So good for your skin. Plus I hate being dry. Okay, so let's just start there. I got some Quest protein powder in because I just love the way that their protein cooks as well. It's a whey casein blend, so as y'all know, that's just best for cooking. One of my projects that I want to do while I'm here is just organizing my bathroom cabinets just better. I got so many beauty products, hair products, all the things. Like, I just think I can have some better order in my life. So I got these as like a 25-piece set on Amazon, and I'm gonna use these and go from there. So that's what we got, y'all. And let's see what else I'm gonna do tonight. Tonight is Sunday, so it's Big Brother that comes on tonight. I want to just kind of go through and sit down and kind of like plan out my week a little bit, just to kind of see how I'm going to spend my time. Even though it's a week off, I still want to be really intentional with it. I also want to make sure that I am getting back on with everything, okay? Because y'all already know, after you have free meals, cravings, everything be high, we got to get back on. Y'all already knew. You already knew this was going to be the first month that you guys saw. I tell y'all that this El Maquillage primer is worth it because they were trolling me in my Instagram stories for months. I got it. It's worth it. I'm getting ready to go knock off. One of the things on my to-do list I have been putting off until after prep, and it is getting my car detailed. My joints are just feeling so much better, you guys. Like, don't get me wrong, the strength is still coming back online, but it is slowly but surely getting better. You know, I think if you guys aren't familiar with bodybuilding, I know I have a mixed bag on this channel. After we go through prep, our bodies take a huge hit with everything. Like, we lose strength just because there's no calories there. We're depleting ourselves. We're extremely low body fat. Our joints are inflamed. So our lifts aren't that great towards the end, especially. And even if you just take, what has it been now? A week? And start your reverse plan and start eating more calories, it still takes your body a minute to come around. So don't think that we go from hopping off stage, we eat a couple of burgers and boom, we're right back where we were. Like, don't get me wrong, it's better, but it's still not where it was. You know, like our peak of our improvement season where strength was high, food was high, all that. So this was better, okay? My joints weren't screaming today, which was nice. And I checked in with Coach when I got back home, and he was just making sure that I am not falling into the pitfalls of what kills girls' progress during the reverse. The biggest thing being intaking too many fats. See, I already know. I already shared with y'all yesterday. I know my truth, okay? I knew my truth in prep when I had to get rid of the peanut butter. And I shared with you guys the hack that I was talking about last night. So I already know that I have a tendency to crave fats. So I definitely have to make sure that I am being mindful. So we got a motto, y'all. Since this is our reverse, we're gonna call this our reverse. The motto of the reverse: don't fuck up the reverse with fats. Okay, I'm gonna say it again in unison. Don't fuck up the reverse with fats. It's not really a thing of carbs being an issue. For me, if I want to overeat and eat some more carbs and whatnot, it's really the fats, you guys, because after a certain amount, they just hang around and turn into fat that I worked so damn hard and got deep in the hole to get rid of. So it's definitely something that I know I am going to make a conscious effort of being mindful about. All my girlies out there that are going through their reverse, we here for each other. Let us know down in the comments what's working for you with that. And yeah, y'all, that's just the name of the game. So no changes. He was really happy to hear that my sleep has gotten so much better, and also that my bowels are now getting so much better. Like, they're back to where they were before. It's like a night and day difference, honestly. Like, really, really, truly. So my body is just overall starting to feel better, you guys. And, you know, I knew it would. That's just kind of part of it. So when I get home tonight, I am going to put together some looks for a photo shoot that I have been kicking down the road for weeks now, because I was going to do this shoot the week of my surgery. And I decided to go get my surgery done instead, because priorities, okay? And after that, as you guys know, like, my body was just not wanting to show up. My body was over my bullshit. So this is my first time shooting in a boxing ring. What's poppin', YouTube fam? Full faces beat. I am on my way now to my shoot. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Today I am fighting back tears. And let's be clear. We are not about to waste our face, okay? I spent way too much time doing this face for this shoot. But in this moment, I'm just feeling really emotional about the week, because it's, you know, like, don't get me wrong. I know a lot of you guys saw the vlog about me deciding to call it and not do North Americans. That does not mean that I have this sense of overwhelming, like, oh yeah, that doesn't matter anymore. Like, you have to know that as long as I have been in it, focusing on that finish line, that it's going to affect me some kind of way. So I think the best way I can describe this feeling that I'm feeling right now is like when you break up with somebody that you know, that you're in love with, but you know, like, it's just not gonna go anywhere, and you know it's just not gonna be good for you in the long run. You made the decision, but that doesn't mean that you don't grieve it, you know? And that's where I'm at right now, y'all. So I am just driving to this shoot right now, like, fighting back tears. And I'm seeing a lot of the girls that I am friends with on Instagram all talk about packing up now. And literally, I was walking out the door just now. I'm not gonna fucking cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. I was walking out the door just now, and my suitcase is there, and I was just like, oh, maybe when I get back home from the shoot, I'll unpack my suitcase that I've had packed for the last 7 weeks.
One, all the way out, halfway back is remember the twisting. Twist, twist, twist out. Okay, elbow in. Jab, jab, boom. Good. Elbow in,
So is it like just through your nose?
little spurt. So I try to breathe onto my nose. Exhale through your mouth. Breathe through your nose takes time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So exhale through your nose. So breathe through your nose. Once you breathe, you drop.
When I tell you I needed yesterday so bad, I didn't even know. Y'all, I really thought it was just gonna be a photo shoot. I didn't know they was gonna have me in there like Layla Ali, okay? But it was such a good mental escape. I really enjoyed it. Like, I really enjoyed it. It's like the minute you lose focus, you get hit. Like, something happens. So you have to focus. And I'm a big fan of anything that requires you to have that level of like mental focus, because you can't think about other shit. And y'all already know this week is about not thinking about other shit. So I needed it. It was a fun time. I'm gonna see what their classes are looking like. So even if I just go and work in like one time a week going, we can kind of work that in, right? I can also see how it's gonna keep me on the leaner side, because baby, that stamina. Ooh, ooh, yes. So I'm TBD on that. If y'all box, let me know in the comments. I also learned from the last vlog that one, y'all are here for the bathroom chat, so they're gonna be here to stay. And two, a lot of you guys listen to me doing cardio. So on that note, I'm trying to see, now that I'm in the reverse, there's so much I can talk about in the week and show y'all in the week. Do you guys want like the longer videos, like the 30, 45 minutes, or do you want the under 30-minute videos? Like, let me know, because I know people got different cardio links that they're doing right along in here. So just keep me posted, let me know. So we are getting ready right now to go do leg day, because y'all know it's Wednesday. Ain't nothing change, okay? But today I am doing leg day at Elysian Strength. It is a new gym that opened up in San Antonio. Where's my brush? New gym that opened up in San Antonio. They haven't opened to the public yet, but they are allowing people to come in there and train. And I reached out to them, and they were really gracious enough to host me today for a day pass. And I'll be sharing a full review of them on Instagram. I'll link it here somewhere. And to keeping it real, y'all, I am struggling with this reverse diet. I'm struggling. I'll do great one day, and then the next day, my hunger levels are through the roof, and I'm eating more carbs, okay? Because I told y'all I'm not gonna fuck around with fats, but I'm eating more carbs than I should be eating on some days. But I think a lot of this season has been me being really honest with myself on things that were working and things that were not working, and this reverse is not really working. All right, y'all, let's get into this Ulta bag. This is from our Ulta run the other day. So I have been seeing the girlies talk about the white eyeliner, you know, under the eye. And okay, and it makes your eyes look more open and everything like that. And I used to do this when I was younger, and I stopped. So, little story time. For a while, I didn't even do eye makeup because I was very, very self-conscious about the size and shape of my eyes. I have these huge eyes, as you can see. And I was just like, I don't want to do anything to draw attention to them. And then one day I went to, it was a MAC counter inside a Macy's. And I love the queens, okay? This one queen, I could tell she was, she was drag queen. She was like, what did she tell me? She was just like, you have all this real estate and it's a waste because you do nothing with it. You need to just do better. I was just like, okay, bitch, I'll do better. So after that, I just embraced it and went with it. So I do all these things now to do eye makeup. Anyway. One of the things I have been seeing on TikTok is the girlies that talk about the white liner. And I was just like, let me try this out and see how this goes. This was from Andrea. She recommended Benetint, and I have been looking for a 2-in-1 blush and lippy combo. You know, anything I can do to help save some time, I'm willing to do it. Don't worry about the nails, they're gonna get done today. Okay, let's see. And I have also been wanting to do more liquids. Ooh, this is orange. I had a face on when I went into the store, remember the other day? So I tried this on my hand. And I often feel like when I try stuff on my face and my hand is different because clearly they're not the same color. Let's see. I don't know about this, y'all. Test. Okay, so she definitely passes the cheek test. Say anything? No, I don't. I don't say nothing. So I'm just gonna see. Feels dewy. I think this is going to be one of those where okay, so you guys, this brand is one of my favorite body sprays. There's not a lot of body sprays that I use. Typically I use number 62 is normally my go-to, and it smells like, this is pistachio and salted caramel. It smells like South Beach to me. That's why I love it. Number 71 though, it's giving more fall. It's giving like a more vanilla caramel kind of feel. And I've been trying this one on, and it smells sweet. I want that sugar cookie kind of sweet, but I like it. What's good, y'all? So we are getting ready for check-ins. It is Thursday, August 29th. It's now been 1 full week since I started the reverse. Y'all know we had some issues along the way. Okay, we had some issues. It was some turbulence along the way early in the week. But I am happy that it is finally check-in day. I shared with y'all that I was also going to be sharing with you more about my weight and kind of like what that is due. This morning I weighed in just slightly over 126, just so you guys know for reference. Before we decided to call it for, not this season, but for not doing North Americans, I was like 125. So only like a pound or so up really. And I'm still waking up, so stuff is still moving and all of that. So I'm looking forward to it because I feel like, one, my face isn't as it was last week, and two, my body overall feels tighter. I don't feel as inflamed and puffy and bloated as I just was a week ago. And I'm trying to think, what did I do differently yesterday? Only thing I did differently yesterday was I started back with my apple cider vinegar shots that I don't even know why I got out of the habit of doing. I really don't know why I got out of the habit of doing it, but I just did. So I just want to thank you so much for all the love and support and encouragement that you guys gave me on my last video. Like, it really, really means so much to me, and it helps out so much more than you know. Even those of you guys who reached out to me via DMs, those of you guys who text me, who pick up the phone and like called me and like, hey girl, you good? You all right? Like, just know that all of it helps, okay? Because this week has been honestly just me being a little emotional, but also reflective, but also grateful, and just kind of feeling all the feels and allowing myself the space to feel those things. And I just want to thank you guys for creating a safe space for me to do all that.